Welcome. This is part 2 of our video to review the stock screen. In this video, we'll be focusing on this area of the screen and the functions contained within these two items. First, let's look at this one. By clicking here, we open a new window. The purpose of this window is to allow us to control the information that we see on the left-hand side of the screen in the data area. At the bottom of the window, we see an area that shows us what the data section will look like once we are finished. Each column corresponds to a check mark in the area above. By clicking on the name, it will add the name of the stock to the area below. We can add additional information by using the small plus and minus checkbox next to other areas. For instance, on the Apollo base algorithm, we can select to show the signal, the profit, and the date of the last signal. Let's turn the date of the last signal off. You will immediately see the change take effect down here. One of the great features here is the ability to compare the results of your signal generating algorithms with the Apollo base algorithms. For instance, I've developed this algorithm right here. I can add that to my data by simply clicking on it and moving it over. With my algorithm in place, I can show the signal and the profits for that particular algorithm and compare them to that of the Apollo base algorithm or any of the other algorithms I develop. Once the data section is formatted in the way that we would like it, we simply click OK and it appears. You'll notice that the graph section is adjusted to accommodate the full amount of data that you've selected. To remove information, simply go back to the screen, click on this, and remove it by clicking on the X. We now have restored the screen to its original configuration. Next, we'll explore a powerful feature of the Apollo Stock Manager software, the ability to create your own signal generating algorithms. To do this, we click on the A checkbox here. This button appears. It allows us to go into the algorithm generation software, and this shows us the algorithms that are currently being used for the buy and sell signals. By clicking on this button, a new window pops up. A number of indicators are available. Any one of these indicators can be used to generate signals. In the future, additional indicators will be added. Let's go to the Apollo base algorithm. Notice here that it's being used for both the buy and the sell signal. For my example here, I'm going to change the sell signal to a trailing stop loss. First, we uncheck the signal generation here. Then we go to the moving stop loss, apply the changes, click on the sell signal, and apply. From the graph, you can see that the moving stop loss has now been generated. We simply click on the X up here, and we're finished. Notice that the sell signal has changed to the moving stop loss. With the new signal generating algorithm in place, you'll notice that there's a change in the chart. There are now 3 different colors represented on the price action. Blue still indicates a sell signal, the bright green indicates a buy and hold, and the darker color indicates just a hold signal. At this point, the sell signal has taken you out of the trade, but a new buy signal has not been generated. We'll go back into the customized algorithm window by clicking the button here. Once we have created an algorithm which we're satisfied with, we can save that algorithm under a special name. We simply type in the name here, like this, and hit Save As. You'll notice the name of our algorithm appears at the top. We can also open any of the algorithms that we've created in the past. For instance, we can open Base Performance. This feature allows you to create algorithms for groups of stocks that work particularly well with those groups. We'll close the window. You'll notice that the name of the algorithm that you are currently using also appears here. If you wish to change it, you can also directly double-click on the buy or sell signals. This brings up the algorithm and you can modify it as needed. If you wish to delete an algorithm, simply click Remove. Select the algorithm you wish to delete and click Remove here. Click Yes, and the algorithm has been removed. You can see that it no longer appears in the list of algorithms available. Click Cancel. We'll open our CW1 algorithm. Our name appears here. We can hit Apply, close the window, and then using the toolbox here, we can go in and check our performance against that by moving that over here, and then looking at the performance, the signal, and the profit. We can change those, turn those off, come back here and see the performance based on my custom algorithm with respect to the Apollo base algorithm. Again, you can create multiple algorithms and compare performance across several of them with the Apollo Stock Manager software. This concludes part 2 of our stock screens training video. Be sure to visit us on the web at www.apollostockmanager.com. Be sure to visit us on the web at www.apollostockmanager.com.